All right, here we go. It's week 3 of the Walker's Ridge Plantation 358 Modified Series. We're at USA International. Let's go ahead and take a look at your grid for tonight. Starting on pole in the 110, going to be Jesse Gordon. To his outside, he'll have his teammate Zach Wells. Starting back there in P3, the number 5 machine of Seth Johnson. He'll have his teammate to his outside in P4. Good qualifying effort tonight out of Jace Dalmelin. P5, going to be the 88 of Corey Hazelwood, the Cooper Equipment Rentals machine. To his outside, Stephen Hott in the 84 for Backdraft Motorsports. Nicholas Lamb will be back there in the 67, firing off from P7 tonight. He'll have the Spoon, Bryson Witherspoon, to his outside. Chris Payne will be firing off from P9 tonight. And to his outside will be the 84, the Walker's Ridge Plantation machine of John Walker. Chris Cornell will fire off from P11 tonight in the 42 machine. To his outside, the weapon Wyatt Walker, the title sponsor machine, Walker's Ridge Plantation 358 Modified. Wyatt Walker. Rounding out our field, going to be Ryan Walker in the 98. That'll do it for your field here tonight for week 3 of the Walker's Ridge Plantation 358 Modified Series. We get ready to cut these guys loose here. Should be a good one. Jesse Gordon, Zach Wells up on the front row. Wyatt Walker going to have to make his way through some traffic tonight. Didn't quite get his qualifying lap in time. He's got a fast hot rod. We know he knows what he's doing in these. So we'll watch him work his way through the field. Lights are off the pace truck one more time around. 13 of these 358 mods out here. USA has some long straightaways. They will be throwing these things into the corner extremely fast. Here we go, pace truck's in. Jesse Gordon, Zach Wells, we're green. Jesse, good jump. Seth gonna file in there into the 3rd position. You see Witherspoon there. Oh, Jace Damlin, he's in the wall. There are cars everywhere from about 3rd on back. Hazelwood leading that big pack. Oh, they're 3 wide. Wyatt Walker making moves early, as he's up 4 spots already. He gets around Chris Payne and Witherspoon. Chris Payne in the 10 there. Oh, he gets into Jace Dalmelin just a little bit. But Wyatt with a fast hot rod already. Up to 6th. Jesse Gordon out front. Zach Wells, Corey Hazelwood. That's your top 3. On board with Jesse right now. Really working the inside line there. Field is pretty well single filed out. Chris Payne there taking a look to the inside of Witherspoon. Jace Dalmlin right behind him. On board with John Walker now. Right behind Jace Dalmlin. Really get the sense of speed of these cars. Oh, looked like Chris Payne made some contact with the outside wall there. He keeps it going. Seth Johnson fell back early. He's chasing down John Walker right now. Jesse Gordon still out front over Zach Wells. Hazelwood right behind him though. There's Nicholas Lamb coming into your shot. Good run going for him. How about Wyatt Walker up to 5th already? As he's made his way around Stephen Hott. 22 to go here in week 3 of the Walker Ridge Plantation 358 Modified Series. Wyatt about as close as you can get to that wall on the inside there. He's going to look to the inside. Lamb. Looks like Nick's going to give him the spot here. Not able to clear him though. One more time. We'll see if Wyatt's able to slide up in front of him, complete the pass here for 4th. They'll be side by side. Down the front stretch into 1. See Wyatt get the car a little bit unsettled there. Entrance to 1, very tricky here. Wyatt gonna make the pass. Up into the top 4 for Wyatt Walker. Took Wyatt 10 laps to move up 8 spots. Chris Cornell back there in the 42. Said not a huge fan of these. Doesn't quite have the feel. But said he was going to come out here and give it a try. He's kept it pointed in the right direction so far. It's about all you can ask for. Somebody learned how to drive these. Not the easiest cars to drive. You see him jump the cushion there a little bit. Keeps going the right direction though. John Walker, Jace Dalmlin still battling back here. That's the battle for the 10th spot you're watching. Just ahead of him, Seth Johnson, Chris Payne side by side. Oh, Chris Payne gonna get to the side of Seth there. Gets turned around, up into the wall he goes. Take a look at an incident here a little bit earlier before that caution came out. We'll watch Chris Cornell in the 42 and just gets it looped around. Able to keep it going the right way though. Not the reason for the caution. Here's what brought out the caution. So Seth's gonna look to pass Chris Payne on the high side. I don't know if Chris knew he was there. Not sure. Just not a lot of room to be had. So under caution here for the first time tonight. Took 13 laps to bring out a yellow. honestly not too bad with 13 of these things out here on such a fast track. So Jesse Gordon still out front. Zach Wells right behind him. And how about Corey Hazelwood running that third spot? Wyatt Walker, we've talked about him. Up 8 spots from where he started right now. He's going to have a pretty good spot to restart. He'll be right behind the control car of Jesse Gordon. Nicholas Lamb, new to the series, having a pretty good run tonight. Running inside the top 5. Chris Cornell not doing too bad. One minor little spin, didn't affect anybody's race though. We have certainly seen worse debuts. Field getting lined back up. Witherspoon, haven't talked a lot about him tonight. Did not have the run he wanted in the Dirt Minis. We'll see if he can make up for it here. He's going to have some traffic to work through. Here we go. Jesse Gordon going to be your control car. Zach Wells to his outside. Here we go. Wyatt looking on the high side early. Oh, Wyatt gonna give Zach Wells a push. Let's go. He's going to drive right around Corey Hazelwood, right between them. What a move there. They're 3 wide. Hazelwood down low. Hazelwood going to have to concede the spot there. Wisely, he'll slide in between Stephen Hott and Wyatt Walker there. Wyatt digging. Lamb back there. Looking to the inside of the 84. Stephen Hott. Seth Johnson, here he comes. We talked about Seth being back in the field early. Oh! The 67, Lamb going to turn hot around there. That will bring out the caution again. Let's take a look at what happened here. Nick Lamb, Stephen Hott. Looks like Stephen Hott just gets checked up sideways a little too much. Witherspoon able to get around it. See if we can see it from one more angle here. Possibly up above, maybe. Oh, and you see Jace Downwell in there. Nowhere to go. Jace's car has seen better days. Unfortunate. So under caution here for the second time in week 3 of the Walker Creek Plantation 358 Modified Series. Jesse Gordon continuing to lead. Wyatt Walker going to start from the 3rd spot. Don't know if that outside line might be advantageous to him this time. Either way, Jesse Gordon going to have to hold off 2 very fast cars. Zach Wells, Wyatt Walker. Hazelwood also been able to throw himself into the mix. Just needs to find the right line. So lights off the pace truck. Field makes their way down the backstretch for the final time before going green here again. Should be a pretty good shootout here. Look for maybe Nicholas Lamb to get up there and mix things up. Seth Johnson up there as well. Witherspoon, we talked about him. He'll be starting back there in that 7th spot. Here we go. We're green once again. Lamb had to get checked up. Wyatt looking to have something for Wells. Nothing there this time. Gordon running away with it. Battle in the back here. Seth Johnson has dropped some spots. John Walker. He's going to get around him. John Walker back there. He's 3 wide for a second. Chris Payne, Stephen Hott. Chris Cornell back there as well in the mix. Witherspoon running in the 6th. Just 1 spot right now out of the top 5. Wyatt Walker, Zach Wells continuing to battle it out. Trying to find position here. This is the battle for 2nd. Jesse Gordon loving seeing this in his mirror. Wyatt just trying to find a line. 8 to go this time around. On board here for a second with Wyatt Walker. Wyatt looks like he's got the inside. Let's see what he does here. Makes the pass on Zach there. Gets it to stick. Wells going to look for the crossover. Hazelwood right behind him. Crossover not there. 7 to go. Through 3 and 4. 6 more times around USA. Jesse Gordon has about a 5-car length lead right now over Wyatt Walker. Zach Wells all over the bumper of Wyatt though. We look out the back of Wyatt. Zach Wells is right there. Hazelwood, he could be in the catbird seat for a top 3. 4 to go now. Nicholas Lamb up inside the top 5. Witherspoon right behind him. Witherspoon would love to get up there and get himself a top 5. He's going to work the cushion. Seth Johnson running that middle line. Chris Payne right behind him. Chris Payne, Stephen Hott, they'll battle it out for the 8th spot. Chris Cornell still in it. Running in P11. Up front, Jesse Gordon running away with this thing right now. He's going to get the white flag this time by through 3 and 4. One more time around USA for Jesse Gordon. As we'll watch the battle for a second. Wyatt going to throw it in there. Throws the slider. Wells with the crossover. Down the backstretch. Looks like Wells going to be able to pull away with it. Jesse Gordon going to take the victory. Zach Wells will hold off Wyatt Walker for second. Wyatt Walker P3. Hazelwood P4. Lamb just barely holding off Witherspoon there for P5. Spoon 6. Seth Johnson 7th. Chris Payne 8th. Stephen Hott bringing home 9th. John Walker round out your top 10. Chris Cornell bringing home at 11th. Jay Stoutmel in 12th, and Ryan Walker being that 13th spot. Look at your top 3 lined up here. Jesse Gordon pulling off the win. Great battle for second between Wyatt and Zach Wells. As we will go trackside for interviews from your top 3.
Starting off with our 3rd place driver tonight, the weapon Wyatt Walker in the 85 Walker Ridge Plantation title sponsor machine. You got a copy. Yo. Hey Wyatt, I know not the starting position you wanted tonight, but you still managed to bring home a podium there. Good battle between you and Zach Wells at the end. Looks like Zach managed to get the best of you. How did that race break down for you?
Yeah, I got absolutely screwed with the qualifying. I don't know why we wait some races, but, you know, I'm out there running a lap and we just advance. But, you know, whatever. It is what it is. Rules change. But, yeah, good race considering I had to come from the back for no reason, so I'll take it. Good race between me and Zach. Good, clean race.
Yeah, definitely coming away with a P3 tonight. Still not too bad, Wyatt. Good job running from the back there. And I know that, you know, things happen and stuff with rule changes and whatnot, but we'll work through that and we'll chat about that later. You got any sponsors you want to shout out tonight, Wyatt?
Hey, I got to thank Walker Red Plantations for putting us on.
All right, they have it. Wyatt Walker bringing the title sponsor machine home tonight in the P3. Moving on now to our P2 finisher, going to be Zach Wells. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, Zach, not quite enough there for Jesse Gordon at the end, but you did manage to hold off Wyatt Walker, one of the best in the 358. How'd your race go?
Went well. The beginning of it kind of was follow the leader with Jesse, and then I just couldn't hold the same line that he was. So I tried to move up to the top. It seemed like I moved to, and then, you know, kind of follow the leader until Wyatt got around me, and then it was fun throwing sliders back and forth. Ended up P2.
Yeah, not a bad finish. I mean, Jesse Gordon, one of the best in business, so if you're going to get beat by somebody, I'd be the guy to do it, I guess. You got any sponsors you want to shout out tonight, Zach?
Yeah, you guys were putting it on. Walker Ridge Plantation, Dirty Mac Motorsports, Hazen Boots Motorsports, Dirty Mac Polishing, Beatman's Masonry, and Finish Line Race Designs. And PC the comments.
All right, Zach Wells bringing home P2 in the Walker's Ridge Plantation 358 Modified Series. Moving on now to tonight's winner, Jesse Gordon. You got a copy?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Hey, Jeff, 2 podiums in a row. Managed to get the W here. How'd you do it?
I've always liked USA, but it's been a while since I've ran these on this track. So, but it was fun. Zach was faster than me. He would catch me, and he'd be able to reel it in a little bit. I was making some mistakes, especially going into one, hitting the ramp jump over there. But yeah, he was making some mistakes too, and I was able to kind of capitalize, I guess. But all in all, Wyatt drove through the field. That was pretty awesome. I was kind of thinking like maybe he had some other line that I wasn't aware of yet, but was able to just kind of run about a second out, and yeah, it was fun though. Definitely tough track to handle when it slicks off.
Yeah, for sure. Corner entry can definitely be overdriven pretty easily, and we saw that tonight. It's cost a couple of restarts, but you managed to hang on there and come away with the W. So congrats on that tonight, Jesse. You got any sponsors you want to shout out?
Thank you for putting this on, everybody that came out. HBM 123 is always good, and my sponsors, Capsule of Time LLC, Pink Chicken Tanning Salon, Amsoil, Creative Tires, Davis Stretching, 91 Tent, Empire Motorsport, and my team, HBM Motorsports.
And there you have it. Jesse Gordon get it done tonight in the Walker's Ridge Plantation 358 Modified Series, taking home the win. 3rd week here. We'll see you guys next week.